Yeah, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag factuals. We live with me, your host, Vision, the man and the meaning. I the sort of omens, giving y'all that sight beyond sight. I ain't the freshest, but I bust some stupid dope moves. 8:30, type the bet 100 and A's. Tell a nigga I owe. Hell no, get the fuck out my face. SP. Still one of my illest shits right there. As I always repeat, I got the mean show lined up for y'all tonight. But first, before I do that, let me give a special shout out, a salute. Happy birthday to my baby girl, my big sister, Shaq Matt. Anybody that knew me through school knew she always had my back. Don't fuck with me, she gonna knock you out. Today's her birthday. It's a lot of birthdays today. Thank you. Michelle, what up? Let's get into these not paying sponsors. Salutes and shout outs to intuition516.com. Salutes to intuition516.com. Right here on IG. Check them out at intuition_NY. That's intuition_NY. You see the bulb that I be rocking. Get your dad hats. Get your bucket hats. Know what I mean? Get your Scully hats. Shit. He got all types of. They got all types. They got the shirts, the sweatshirts, the sweatsuits, the short sets. I was rocking them shits in Jamaica like this. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba, bomba. Know what I mean? It's my intuition. Just when I thought I said all that. That's not how it goes. I'm on the wrong. That's the wrong shit. My bad. Salutes to hbcuniversity.org. That's hbcuniversity.org. Or on IG, go to HBC University. That's HBC University. Just put the whole thing. HBC University. Get your HBCU gear. If you went to a HBCU or not, you can still front like you did. Sport that shit. You know what I mean? It's popping. Show Lounge Entertainment. If you got any type of skills, if you rap, if you sing, if you do spoken word, you do poetry, but it's the same thing, kind of, sort of. If you're a battle rapper, if you're a comedian, if you're a DJ, whatever you do, showcase your talents. Get up on that stage. You can go to IG to Live to Lounge. That's LIV2 Lounge. LIV2 Lounge. On IG. Shout outs to Wealthy Apparel. That's my dude right there. He doing big things right now. That's Wealthy with an H. WHEALTHY Apparel. On IG, that's Wealthy Apparel. That's Wealthy Films. He got a few things going on also. Shout outs to Riley Jade. That's Riley Jade 1960 on IG. RILEY Jade JADE 1960 on IG. That's your superfoods based skincare. 100% vegan and non-toxic. Rub it on your skin like lotion. What's the promotion? Oh my lord. Another fly top by the Wu-Tang sword. I just threw that in there. That wasn't part of the that wasn't really a part of the promotion. But that shit flows smooth though, right? I know. Shout out to my G Ocean's View. That's Ocean's View on that's his podcast. You can check him out on YouTube. Ocean's View is spelled OSHINS View. Check out his podcast. That's the fam right there. Is there anybody else I missed? If you got something that you need me to promote, put it down there. Shout out to my people's MM Tribal. That's my people's right there. He got the kicks. Shout out to Branson Cognac. Shout out to Fifth. Shout out to 50. I'm going to rock with this one today, the black bottle. I picked it up. It's called Phantom. Shit's popping. I got the red one right here. Branson. I'm about to drink. All right. Also got the XO right here. Got the Branson XO. Support Queens in the building all day. Yo, Queens, get the money, long time, no cash. Let me tap the bottle. Got Stavana. What's it like? This shit is smooth. It's smooth as hell. They got it's an app that you could go on your phone and you can order the shits. You can order the Bransons because they don't have it everywhere. Go on the app, order them, get them. It's on my phone, but I know where to go get it at. Let's do it like this. Bloop. Let y'all hear that pour. Bloop, 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 bloop. Y'all hear that? Bloop, 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 bloop. That's how it be sounding in movies and shit, so crisp. Then they go, ah. I'm overdoing it. Put that right there. Make sure the camera get it. Let's see. Has a nice nose to it. Tastes like, whoa. Yeah. DBL. Got a nice subtle nose. I think this is a VS, but for a VS, shit smooth. It is a VS.
What?
I normally stay away from the VSs. I thought this was a VSOP. K-Love, what up, baby girl? But it's good. So I'm going to rock with it. Plus it's Fitty. I fuck with Fitty all day. Let's get into the show. If y'all see the topics, K-Love, baby girl, how you doing? How you doing? Make sure y'all sharing the live, y'all. Make sure y'all share the live. Get more people involved. Let's get into it like this. Let me make sure I send this to my peoples right quick. Make sure you get it. Pause. Get them in here right quick. I want to get into this first topic. Miss Sugar, me and you got something to talk about. But we'll talk about that later. How you doing? Let me know if you want to join the live. So, this first topic. Do I want to get right into this one right away? Y'all let me know. So, the topics tonight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 topics. 5 topics right now. The 5 topics I got right now is, give me 1 second. I'll join you in. If someone hit you at work in front of your boss, are you going to hit them right back? Are you hitting them right back? Think about it. Are you going to fight them? Think about it. The next one. Do you parent, if you have children, do you parent the way you were raised? The way your parents raised you? Mood music. I probably want to set it off with that one. Some good old mood music. Boom, 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 boom. I'm old school. How do you respond to people close to you that believe something that they heard about you or the way they think about you? How do you respond to them? Somebody come up to you like, yo, I heard you was doing this. That shit gotta be true. I heard you was sucking dick behind the bleachers. Nah. Also, last one. Can you take constructive criticism? Can you take constructive criticism? Let's get it popping. So, which one y'all want to start it off with? I'm gonna let y'all run the show. Which y'all want to set it off with tonight? What up, baby girl?
Yo, what's up? What's up, my brother?
Nada. What you sipping on over there?
Right now I got a little Kettle One and some cranberry.
All right.
You know.
All right.
I just came out of the gym. Yo, I'm retarded. I just came out of the gym. Yeah.
Hey, well, listen. I don't know if you remember how me and TP used to work out back in the days. We used to be in the gym without smoothie shakes. We had the henny mixed with the what we put in there? Protein shake.
Yo, we want to really sweat, yo.
Yo, we put the henny with the Gatorade and protein and protein. Had that shit, shook it up. Yo, we was walking around like this though, like who the fuck won what? Who the fuck won what?
Whoa. Niggas was extra hard. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Pause, but yeah, but let's set it off with this mood music. Let's set it off with mood music. I talk about mood music, and I spoke about it.
Topic.
Huh?
That's a good topic.
I appreciate it. I want to set it off with mood music. Is that a tongue twister? Mood music. I want to set off with mood music because, like, I asked a topic on the show I want to say about a month or two ago, and that topic was about basically do people still listen to music whenever you having sex, right? But however, there's mood music about everything you do. Like me, I gotta listen to music whenever I do anything. If I'm cleaning, I gotta have music on. When I'm in the shower, I gotta have music. If I'm taking the shit,
I don't know about that.
I gotta have my music on.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm on a reset right now where I'm growing up again, and I'm doing that shit. I'm doing the music like. There you go. I got a special someone right now. We trying to get on a nice mental level, right? But the other level is sick. Okay, that sexual level is sick. So
Ow, he be like,
yeah,
what it is? What's up?
So annoying. You so annoying, yo.
Can that nigga? Yay.
I'm trying to like penetrate him on a different level because he is a different level type of dude, right?
Don't penetrate him.
Throwing some Afro beats and stuff like that when I come over. I throw that music on a little bit, that culture music and everything, and he be liking it. He be like, yo, where you learn this from or whatever? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm feeling your vibe. So I just be thinking,
you be putting on some lettucey.
Music, and I be like, yo, this relates to him. Yeah, let me get that. All
right. Like me, I like putting on the good vibe. Like it's funny. The funny thing, right? Like I told somebody one time. It's a while ago. This was like maybe 2008, 2009. And I was like, yo, I said, when you walk, you just got this music about you. She was like, what? I said, you got your theme music. And she's like, what's my theme music? I said, I'm gonna give you a CD. So the first thing he said, keep your fingers to yourself. The first song on that shit was, I'm not sure if y'all know about Marvin Gaye. I'm old school.
Oh, yes.
So it started off, boom, 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 boom. I want you, but I want you to want me too.
Okay.
And then it went down. And then, it didn't go downhill. It went down after that, though. I got the draws. GTD.
Okay.
Got the draws.
Listen. When you got that vibe, you want to get the draws.
Yeah, of course.
You got that vibe.
But it's all about the mood. Like even when chilling, like, see, back in the day, like I'm telling you, I couldn't do. Even when I'm playing a video game, I used to have certain type of music on. Like depending on the type of mood I'm in. Like when I was in college, at nighttime, and I'm still the same way. Like at this point, like unless I'm having like a party or something going on, a bunch of people around me. At nighttime, like I used to hustle back in the days. I used to be out. Everything. My days used to be wild, right? So at nighttime, when I came in the crib, I used to cook. Nothing but R&B on. After like 7:45, 8 o'clock, nothing but R&B. My sister thought it was torture. Yo, Keys, what up, my G? She thought it was torture, but I'm like, whoa, this is me calming down. This is my me time. I love myself. I love myself. Woo! And when you're thinking of me, tell me, what do you see it? So basically, it's all about the mood. Like when I'm cleaning up, I put on some upbeat. As long as you keep your head to the sky, some guy I like, something. I mean, I'm listening to some good jams, especially. There you go. I listen to that before I start the show too. Good vibes. Put on some Bobby Brown. Like, what do y'all do for mood music? It said, Alexa, break your neck by Busta. Yo, that's the truth though. Like, There it is. So like when I'm partying with my daughter, she love Mary J. But when I put on that Bobby Brown, she be like, daddy. But that's party mode. So like, put it like this, like when you rolling up, when you in the car, you chilling, you on your vibe, like when you rolling up, what type of music, like what's your mood music? Do y'all still have mood music? I guess that's the question. Is there still a such thing as mood music?
Yo, Ivy Linux right now is hard in my car. Okay, sorry. Yeah, yes. Okay,
that's
she goes hard. Snow Allegra goes hard in my car right now.
He said he's bump Frank Ocean.
Okay, she just Allegra, whatever. She just came out with some smooth joint sounding like MJ. I was like, is that Michael Jackson? Yes.
Nice. He said his daughter loved Kodak Black.
I just saw something about Frank
That's my little young niece. Okay. She ratchet.
She ratchet. Nah, she on that Kodak Black.
Oh man, you gotta be ratchet to love Kodak Black. But but man, mood music. So like
Kodak.
So let me ask you a question, ladies. All the ladies out there, are y'all listening to music when y'all having sex, or when you want to get into the mood to have sex? Like before you, if you know you got somebody coming over and you know you trying to get it in. Are you in there at first like, hi, I'm about to have company come over. Let me go ahead and let me put on some Luke real quick. Don't get that. What are y'all putting on before y'all getting in the mode? Like, if you want to fuck, like, are you listening to to some cut? Or you gonna put on some R. Kelly scenes like get ready if you want to make love. Like what do y'all listen?
Yes. We're not putting no sentimental type music on. That's one thing we're not really not too much sentimental.
Said nope. Funny story, right? Funny story. This had to be 2010, 2011. I'm old, y'all. Yeah, it said RZA Go-Go, Keys, Lionel Richie. All right, I see you, Keys.
Yo, so like, Lionel. Okay.
Definitely put on some Lionel. Hello? Is it me? Or who said the pregame? Yes, R&B. Doran, no. Okay. Let me know if y'all want to join in. If you want to join in, put the join. I'll join you wins on the convo. So like, I always made the illest sex soundtracks, right? To me, at least, I have mad songs on my R&B list as far as when it came to like sex, when it came to fucking or whatever. It was different soundtracks to me, right? But one time in the hotel, we getting it in. All of a sudden, you hear who was it? Was it Kelly Price comes on out of nowhere? I'm like, so I'm like, she's like, I don't want to hear no church music while we're sitting, right? Hold on. Let me.
Silver and gold.
Words like hold up. I don't think this is appropriate right now. Get off me, bitch.
Yo, who's doing it with church music on though? How do you feel right about that?
Hey, listen, you blessing them skins.
Blessing them skins. Literally.
Literally. Cam verse. But nah, that shit was like it completely changed the mood. It went from like, yeah. When we done, I want to put my dick out and put it in your ear so you can hear me coming. And it's like all of a sudden it's like Kelly Price come on. Okay, now
I want to put my dick out.
Yeah, now I just wanna hold your hand and let's read from the book of Jacob.
Like you covering up and everything.
Words like
just put the blanket on for a second. Yeah.
How did Adam say in the Bible? It was her. The woman you sent to me. Like yo,
You're annoying. You're annoying.
My bad.
Nigga went back to Adam and Eve. It was her. Nigga said it was her.
Oh man.
What?
It was her, Lord.
I ain't no punk bitch.
Yeah.
But so mood music, y'all. And we'll revisit the mood music. We'll get back. But another, like, when I'm drinking, I'm chilling, I'm drinking. Today you got the ultimate playlist. All right, so everybody, I had this topic on the show and people really they didn't have nothing good. What one song do you have to have on your playlist if you still listen to music while you're having sex? Now, I know a lot of people like, yo, when you pre-gaming, yeah, but when they get it into it, like, a lot of times now people listen to the gunshots and the cop sirens in the background. That's just the mood music, the sex music right nowadays. That's the playlist, or just hearing the cheek slapping, hearing the moans and groans. Would you rather just hear those moans and groans? Would you rather just hear, like, if you making them grin? Or would you rather hear some music?
I think I want to hear music, but I want to hear like it has to be not just any old song. It can't be just any old, like, you can't just throw, I'm so sorry to say this, you can't throw any old R. Kelly on.
That's true. You can't put on, well actually I would definitely put on I Am the Greatest. I will put on I Am the Greatest when I'm having sex. I am the greatest.
see, that was
if anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall. I'll put that on for my victory music. I'll be there posing like Superman.
Annoying.
I'm that man of Venus. So Two Tone said, like, yo, he said, we bump and dream if we slow stroking, but if we hump, we playing Dirk or Vaughn.
What he said? What?
He said, "Yo, we playing Dream if you slow stroking, but if you humping, you fucking, he playing Dirk or Vaughn." Take it to the O. Angela, what's going on? So Suko, you playing music? What type of music you want to hear? Two Tone says, "Does he do it when we fucking? I love you, girl." Strip for you. Oh, strip for you, R. Kelly. Yes, that was one of my shits. Now I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I mean, I definitely had some vulgar shit in there, but I definitely had you got that butter love, baby, and I'll mess around and try to hit a high note. Y'all better stop me, because I get I think about it. So definitely got yo, my favorite album though to listen to other than 12 Play was Silk. The first, not Silk, well Silk was one of them, but like the 112 album, the first 112 album.
112.
The way that shit just started off. It started off like Jerome.
I can say Silk. I can definitely say Silk. Yep.
Key said, Adam, don't go to the chapel to grab that apple through the crisis of church. Hey, man. Hey. Yeah, Adam messed it up for all of us, but still. So, it started off like Jerome was singing.
You're annoying. You're so annoying.
It's like Jerome. Think about Jerome. Like, ooh. I can't do it the way Silk did it, though. But, and then I had the soft music come in. After we're done, what do you think? That right there, like, oh shit, I busted a nut real quick. My bad, baby girl. I got a lot on my mind.
Who was the group that said, damn, ooh,
that's Shy. That's Shy.
Could be your one and only.
Promise
that you
never leave me lonely. I be singing that shit to my yak. He said, keep sweating nobody. Backseat Action by T-Pain. Alright. So I see, like, these are all good songs. Donnell Jones, hell yeah.
Donnell Jones.
Love.
Yeah.
Some Avant. Dude, whew, boy. I got your legs spread all over the bed. I be fucking around trying to do it and be stroking to that shit. I be like this. I be fucking up. I be watching too many videos. 12 Play all day. 12 Play, you can let 12 Play rock from front to in TP too. Huh?
Listen, I'm not gonna front. I kind of like a little stallion, a little Megan Thee Stallion, y'all.
Oh, that's because you ratchet. You be getting on
I
top.
know.
You be trying to get your foot shot
Okay.
off. You be trying to have them bust on your foot.
I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop it.
Hey, listen. I put on some Trillville. What it is, so what's up? Oh yay.
Oh,
That's my
that's
shit.
definitely you definitely passing the L with that.
Mint condition, yes indeed. Oh, Griselle said she like Megan. Oh, you like Megan? You like Megan while you getting it in? Okay, so like, yo,
We doing a little Megan.
hold up.
One thing.
One thing that kind of went both ways though. Like it kind of like one. It was an R&B song, but it was kind of like it was a rap or R&B song at the same time. Like you could take it how you want. So it was kind of like Domino. Here we go. Remember that shit? When the fat, when they ain't 1, 2, 3, and this is remember that shit? The ghetto jam is about to it's Saint Summer Mac. Well, you know how the story goes. I used to play that shit when I used to get it in. So like, I had a real extensive. I guess it. Oh, Superstar Usher. Shit, Superstar. You put on Superstar by Luther Vandross, you're not lasting through the whole song. Because that song is about 45 minutes long and niggas is busting in 6. So
Okay.
Oh, she said, wait, I didn't know that was a topic. I just talking about who we like. Yeah, so we're talking about mood music. We talking about mood music. So like no matter what you're doing, like when you're drinking, when you're smoking, when you're chilling with your peoples, like when you in the whip just rolling out, like yo, one of my favorite songs, like I used to get up in the morning, right? Take You Down by Chris Brown, Chris Brown, Brat. I stupid.
Okay.
Yo, when I used to get up in the morning, like Saturday mornings, and I used to drive down 110. Was it down or up 110?
Okay, going back to 110.
Oh yeah, when I used to drive down 110, I used to always put on what's that? T.I. What the T.I. featuring Daz. How's that song go? I gotta think of the name of the song. It's on the trap. It's not it's on the Urban Legends album. Urban Legends album. Parkley had a group 760 Shy. So like, listen, I put on some. I go old school. Like when it comes to like getting in the mood for like sex, I have a whole lot of. I would have music playing before company got there or whatever, and then I would have a different set of music playing when they got there. And then I would have a different set of music playing, depending on the person was. Know what I mean? Because like, yo, you're not gonna play the R&B and slow jams if you got like, ladies, y'all got jump off. So let's be honest. Let's switch there. Let's switch it to that. Ladies, do ladies have jump offs? Or ladies, do y'all acknowledge that y'all have jump offs? Let's take it there. Thank y'all for tuning in to Hashtag Factuals, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment in the finest of fuckery. So, ladies, y'all got jump offs, right? Whoa. Thanks, Keys. So, y'all got jump offs. So, like, do y'all acknowledge that y'all have jump offs? What is a jump off to y'all, ladies? What is a jump off to you?
I'm not.
You're not gonna no comment?
Listen, I'm not disrespecting them calling the jump off. All right.
That's not disrespecting them. Men, first off, fellas, do y'all mind being a jump off? Well, depending on how they put it. I got you, Keys. Huh?
I'm sure they don't mind being a jump off. I'm sure that they don't want to be called a jump off.
Yeah, things your man won't do by Joe. Yup. Shit. Let's make a love scene. That's my shit. That entire album. So, but do you have jump off? Like, have you had jump offs? They ain't name names like, or what is a jump off to you as from a lady to a man? Like, what is a man version of a jump off?
I don't know. I don't know if I call them a jump off. like
Mr. G said no. Listen,
it's like
we all know what the jump off is to the fellas. Like, I mean, the shorty that you bring through, like the jump off is the one that you'll pass around the crew. When you come through, you know what it is. Like, look, if you want something to drink, don't touch the Tropicana. You can have some of that Minute Maid. Now, I mean, you can have some of that high fructose corn syrup, but don't touch the others. Don't touch the organic. Don't touch the. Know what I mean, like, yo, that's the good lemonade. Like, what is your problem? You better get some of that Kool-Aid.
Okay, you're annoying because I don't have any jump off.
Well, that's what I'm saying. To a lady, a jump off is different. So y'all a jump off somebody who may just be like, y'all may be getting for money. So like that's what I'm saying. Like it's different.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
I guess that's why I said I don't want to disrespect them calling them jump off because I don't have like situations like I have situationships. I have like I don't know. They're like different categories.
You want to answer? So okay. I mean, put like this. Mr. G says as long as we jumping off in the bed, we don't care what you call us, and that's the truth. So bottom line is like, look. So bottom line is like, if you knew you could call somebody up like, look, they come through like y'all popping like that could be like a consistent pop for you, like so it ain't nobody's gonna look at you no type of way, but like at the same time when they come through, you be like, yo. After they busting up, like, yo, my electric bill just came in. Like, I mean, yo, let me get $100, and they give you $100. That nigga just jump off. Like, I mean, let's keep it funky. Like, especially if the other person you chilling with, you kicking them with them, and they ain't even got to be about that. They ain't no about I'm gonna give you some sex. I mean, like, or you just hit them up, but like, yo, hey, you get this sweet talk, and all of a sudden, like, yo, let me get some guap real quick. Like, that should jump off. Like, you ain't even gotta have sex with them. Probably a male version is if we having sex. That's our jump off. Know what I mean? And if we could pass you around, because it's different. It's a difference between a jump off and side piece. Know what I mean? It's differences between the two. A side piece you ain't gonna pass around. A side piece you may have feelings for, but the jump off. Know what I mean? Like, yo, everybody in the crew tried that. Know what I mean? The jump off.
Yeah, that's all I keep thinking about. That's exactly what I keep thinking about.
But it's different for ladies, cause like
it's like a train. Everybody's passing that around. Like not today, tomorrow. Pass that around tomorrow, the next day, whatever. Like yeah.
He said all the joints DMX name is.
Yeah, like yo, the bro wants to holler at you. Like go hang out with him and shit like that. Like yeah.
Yeah, he said like the jump off because the jump off respectfully, but they can spend the night. That's true. Like, but for ladies, and I've seen ladies do this. I've seen ladies be like, yo, hit that girls up, like, yo, I got this dude, like, yo, he'll spend money on you, like, just come through, like, just show him a little leg, or just give him a little conversation, and like, I mean, he'll buy you a bag, he'll do this, I mean, like, I've seen ladies do that shit, so like, he said, jump off mine, jump off.
Yeah, but is that, I mean, listen, that, I literally call that my,
provider.
I literally call that, like
the ATM? You call me ATM?
Like, yo, you part of the team. I don't know.
That's the jump off part of the team. Like, yo, the jump off got no reason to be a part of the team. I see the smile.
You're annoying.
But look, so look, you said Fifth Amendment, fifth. So like back in the days, right? Had mad shorties, but like mad jump offs. But like I had this one we called Superhead. No, not Superhead. Crewhead. Called the Crewhead because like yo, shorty came through. I had a big ass barbecue. I was in college. Dutch Village Day. Shout out to all my Dutch Village people. And shorty, if you're watching, you know who you are. She was a fucking pro. But yo, she came through with my mans, but like they wasn't together, so like she was giving up the vibes the whole time, like boom, 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 follow me around the crib. I'm like, yo, shorty, like you here with my mans? And she's like, we ain't together. Like, as soon as I heard that, it was like, what? Okay, all right. So now it's like, yo, the whole party, whatever. Didn't do nothing with that day. Next day, she come knocking on the door, early in the morning type shit. I'm like, yo, what up? Like, you forgot something? Walk up in the crib, we get it popping. Like, yo, she slob. I mean, how they say slob on the knob, corn on the cob. She was just doing her job. Know what I mean? So, me personally, I was like, whoa, she really getting it in. I mean, and honestly, the head was the bomb. See what I did there? See what I did there? But on the real, like, I came through. That happened. I was like, I'm on like, why is she doing that? I'm on the phone with my man's like, yo, son. like, yo, son. Know what I mean? My man's came through. Pushed her off to the crew. Now she started getting jealous. Thing because I spent more cream with the fellas. Know what I mean? Hit the crew off. So that's the jump off right there. She want to keep the crew happy. She know what it is. She just want to be around. I'm comfortable here. I'm comfortable with you.
Like there's like chicks and niggas that's like that. There's literally niggas that's like that too. Like, I mean, I'm saying that as if that's nothing new, but there's niggas that hang out with a bunch of girls just to, keep their friend and everything, but you also
Ocean, what up?
Jump off.
Yeah, so what is the female version? Like, how do y'all define the female version of a jump off? Like, cause males, we know what the jump off is. Shorties, y'all know like when the man has a jump off, y'all know what y'all are when it comes to being the jump off. So like, ladies, define what the male jump off is to y'all. Like you ain't gotta be bashful about it. I ain't saying you got one right now. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Chris, Mark, Red, Dave, Roro, Boys to Men, ABC, BBD. What is a jump off to the ladies? Is it somebody that's spending that bread on y'all? Get them anytime you want. Now, I mean,
I'm guessing it's somebody that's doing all of it. That's laying that pipe, that's doing like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let me find out you're afraid to answer that question. But yeah, so like we already know, ladies, like when a man's a jump off to y'all passing his pockets around. Y'all passing the services around. I mean, if he gave y'all good head on the first night, yo, you ain't even got to fuck him. Just let him give you head. Ladies, y'all do this too. Like, it's not done by everybody. Just like not all men got jump offs, not all ladies got jump offs, but ladies, y'all got jump offs. So like, it's nothing to be bashful about. The shit happens. We all was young at some point. We all lived our lives. I mean, whether it's happening now or it happened in the past. Listen, I ain't afraid to talk about my shit. I tell you straight up. Listen, I had jump offs. There was Brenda, Felicia, Dawn, Letitia. Go through the list. At least 3 Kims. So, what's going on? It's me.
So I can talk about it.
So let's talk about it. Don't be bashful.
I only had one jump off.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even a jump off though. That's the thing. I don't even know. I don't want to even call it that because chances are, like, I was probably his jump off.
Yeah, y'all can be each other's jump off. That's a fact.
Exactly. Really. I think we was each other's jump off because when we met, we both was involved with somebody. We both were in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
I was in school. I was in college. My relationship was in college.
Yeah.
And he would come up to the college.
Oh, okay.
And
give you a little bit of knowledge.
He had a relationship living in the town. And he had a chick. She was away in college.
Living just enough.
So, like, he had all the time. And he would come up to the school all the time. You know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh. So
come up to the school all the time. Bring some mad bud. Had the, I think he had the he had a Gallant or I think Diamante or one of them. The
Diamante. He didn't have a pacer, did he?
Diamante. Yes. Bring the hood up, play ball. Oh, that's when we used to play ball and shit.
Yeah.
I had intramurals. I had the court and everything, so niggas just come up.
They got your loving basketball on with them. So
shit. Listen, I had a relationship.
He say, I know who that was.
I had a relationship with loving basketball, and I had a jump off with loving basketball.
There it is. So like, but so did you pass him around? Like, did he do something so good that you had to share him with the crew? You ever?
Okay, no.
Have you ever shared anybody with your homegirl? Like just to yo, shorty, like hit your homegirl up there, yo, this nigga right here, this motherfucker did this. Like, yo, he put his tongue so far of my box it came out my mouth. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, nah, I never shared like that. I shared on the shit like, I don't want this person no more. Like, I want this person like to kind of like move on or like, you know.
All right, yeah. So you passed them off.
How else to tell them? So I'll hook them up with somebody.
You tossed the oop. Did they catch it? Bang.
Yeah, and they catch it.
Shaq, Kobe. There it is. So like, yo, I know it's been plenty. This is a jump off I had, right? I used to work at the gym, and I had this shorty. She was a jump off. I used to hit up like, yo, we having a party. Know what I mean? It's gonna be mad people there. Boom, 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 boom. It's come through. It's people there, and it's like, yo. She like, yo, what's good? We about to do? I'm like, yo, just wait around. Like, everybody gonna leave. It's gonna be, you know, a few of us here. Gert, what up? That's the fam right there. Gert, aka knock a motherfucker out. At least in the younger days. Now she's civilized. She drank with her pinky in the air. Miss you, homie. But like, yeah, so like, he's like, yo, wait around till after the party, and everybody was like, you know what I mean? So, Gert, I'm asking the ladies, like, what is the male version? I mean, what is a jump off to the female, to the ladies? Like, I'm telling stories about back in the days, about my younger days. You used to yell at me. Gert used to yell at me. She's like, nigga, you stupid. Then I'd be like, Gert, come punch you sick in the face.
I didn't know you way back
That's the fan.
then. I didn't know you way back then, but I knew you at a young time. I knew you at a time.
I was still in my prime. So I was doing my thing up there. Doing my thing. Let's do it like this. Let's switch it up. Thank y'all for tuning in to Hashtag Factuals, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment and the finest of fuckery. Hold up. That's some good shit right there. Some good shit right there. Some good shit. Vamp life. All right, so let's get into the next topic. Let's get into this topic right here. Let's talk about this topic. I think by the people that's in here, I already know how this is gonna go. You at work. You work at a highly prestigious. Let's say you work on Wall Street. Just to kind of give the type of prestige of the job. You work in the government. GUB Mint. However the fuck you spell mint. MEMI, whatever. You got that guap. You at work, somebody slaps you on some Will Smith shit right in front of your boss. Are y'all fighting back? Are y'all fighting back? This topic is a question because this is for those people who, this is for those, oh, I would have did this, motherfuckers. Oh, I do this. I do that. I want to know everybody's thoughts. Like, what are you going to do in a situation like that? Are you fighting back? What are you gonna do? Yeah, Ish.
I'm not fighting back. Somebody slap me immediately. I'm in front of my boss. I'm like, boss, yo, we're going to HR. Let's go right now. Going to HR. Yo, if this nigga is not fired today, then we're gonna have to talk to an attorney. I'm gonna talk to an attorney, and you're gonna have to talk to an attorney. So, yeah, we're going there. We're definitely going there, and I'm doing this for real.
All right, like.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
No, you good. Said Frank stand operator. So like,
I'm just thinking about my job, because if it was at my job, then yeah, that's what I would do.
They getting poked. He said they getting poked. Gert, what you doing? You stabbing them up too? So like, my thing is like, I've been in situations. It was 2 times that somebody put their hands on me that immediately I didn't do something right back. They both was in high school, or no, one might not have been in high school. One time was in high school. I was on the football team. It was football season, and I wasn't even starting, but it was like I was playing. I was getting burned in the game, so it was like I didn't do it because I knew I would get kicked off the team if I got suspended. But right after the season was over, I picked a fight with him for no fucking reason. Like I picked a fight with him for no fucking reason, and like he didn't want to fight me. He didn't hit me though. He grabbed my shirt. You know what I mean? And it was another time when I was younger. Like I was. People say I was a bully when I was younger. I don't think I was a bully, but I was kind of like bullying this dude at one time, and I was actually cool with the dude. And he's not a fighter, but it was like, and he was like, "Yo, chill, leave me alone." Everybody was like, "Yo, chill, leave me alone." It was like, I'm like, "Yo, fuck that." I don't know why I did that shit, but he's like, "I'm gonna hit you." I'm like, "Do it," and he hit me. I was like, "Okay," I like respect. You know what I mean? And everybody, but we've been cool. The shit didn't hurt. It says it sounds like Florida. Nah, that shit. Nobody put their hands on me in Florida, nigga. You know better than that. Shit didn't hurt nothing like that, but it was like, all right, he did what he said he's gonna do. I can respect that. Plus, I was in the wrong anyway. But it's like, other than that, if somebody ever put their hands on me or attempted to, like, it was always immediate. Like, so I could say, like, if I was at work, I would say I think I can clearly assess the situation and not do anything. Because I've had, now I mean, so now you pussy now. You stupid. Now I mean, what you say? He said, nah, you pussy now. Fuck out of here. Nah, but I would like to say, I think I could clearly assess the situation and deal with it accordingly. I would like to say I would look at my boss first and be like, yo, you gonna handle that? I just don't know though. I may blow millions. If they spit on me, I'm killing them. In front of boss, in front of cops. Don't spit on me. You can hit me. You can punch me in my eye, kick me in the nuts. You spit on me. Nah.
You spit on me.
Yeah, nah. That's.
I'm cutting your throat.
What is more disrespectful? Somebody slapping you or somebody spitting on you? Talk to me. What is more disrespectful, y'all? Getting slapped or getting spit on? Like, to me, getting spit on is the ultimate disrespect. Somebody got to take the time. They building that shit up. So by the time that loogie come out, it's like this.
It's like
it's like, oh shit. Ultimate disrespect. I don't know if there's any level of disrespect.
Especially if that shit hits you right there. Especially if that shit hits you right there.
That is right now.
That is utmost disrespect. That is immediately hand to the throat. Like
he said they're turning into Rodimus.
Like immediately grabbing it at the throat. Like, you're not moving right now. Okay? I'm gonna kill you first before I clean this shit off my fucking eye.
Nah. Fuck that. I'm not about to fuck you up with something that looks like maybe a cum shot in your fucking eye. No, fuck that. That shit is getting
exactly what it is. Like, blah.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit touched my nose, or my mouth, or my lip, anywhere in my lip. Yo, I'm killing you.
Hashtag
you,
factual.
I'm killing you. I'm going to jail. I'm sorry. I can't believe we can't talk about this stuff.
Yo, somebody gonna be like,
I can't say things like
stolen milk, Craig.
Terrible.
Fuck that, yo. Somebody spit on you. The only thing more disrespectful is if somebody spits on your kids or your moms. Only thing more disrespectful than somebody spitting on the actual you. The spit, like, yo, slap me. Know what I mean? You're gonna get slapped back. I mean, you may get hit back, beat up. You will get. Know what I mean? But it's like, depending on when it happens, if it happens right then and there, a little later on, depending. Situation. Work. Who knows? Whatever. I can't call it. I can say, you spit on me, it's a slight possibility that you may live. You know what I mean? Like, just might. Possibly. Slim. Who knows? He didn't make it.
Things are going to be broken. I'm going to be all in my feelings. I'm going to have arguments in my head. Like, that's going to encourage all kinds of,
Both showed us, like, damn, get away with that shit?
Totally possessed. Okay? Totally possessed. I'm going to go to church.
Oh, man.
Got me thinking the worst.
See? You see how you see? But everyone sees the men's side. Like, when I talked about someone hitting you to someone spitting on you, everybody's mind automatically went to, like, nah, this shit's going down. You feel me? Like, there may not be any recourse for that shit. There may not be any makeup.
Because that's different. Like, if somebody did that to you in the workforce,
yeah,
I don't know if that's considered like violence. I don't know if that falls in the grounds of being assaulted.
Somebody spitting on you? It is.
Yeah,
it is. And plus, especially with now with COVID, that shit is actually an actual assault. So, yeah. Keep your pause. Keep your spit to your pause. I ain't gonna say this shit. Just don't do that shit. You fuck around and spit on somebody.
Something's gonna happen. Something very bad is gonna happen. Very, very, very bad.
Very bad. Like, you spit on somebody is worse than it. Like, I mean, like, shit. It's like, yeah. I'd rather you hit me than spit on me because it's better for you. It's definitely better for you.
It's better for you.
You got me thinking about that shit too. Like, how dare that's one thing that never happened though.
Like, the nerve, like the audacity, like, yeah, that's some ballsy. That's some real ballsy.
Yeah, you spit on somebody, it's crazy. Yo, if y'all want to be joined in the live, hit the joint. I'll join you in the live.
Ooh.
Let's go here. Thank y'all for tuning in to Hashtag Factuals, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment in the finest of fuckery. Let's go into what's the time looking like? It's already an hour. Let's go into this. So anyone that has kids, I mean, this for the ones who have kids, because I don't want to hear what you think you may do. How you think you may be. Do you parent the way your parents raised you? Or even if you don't have kids, do you agree with the way your parents raised you? Let's go there. So, do you parent the way your parents raised you? And if you don't have kids, do you agree with the way your parents raised you? And let's talk about that. So, like, Michelle, you said nope. Michelle, join the live. Join the live, Michelle. So, like, me, myself, I'm a parent. I have a daughter. And I don't do things necessarily the way that my mom's. I was raised by my mom's. I was raised to be a man by my brother. You can't learn to be a man other than from another man. You can't learn to be a woman other than from another woman. So my mom is a hard ass, and I'm a pushover, but they scared of me though. All right, so all right. That's how it is. Like me and my daughter, she knows she get away with murder. However, the same time, don't fuck with me. She know once I get into serious mode, it's like I don't have to hit my daughter. It's been maybe she's 7. It's been maybe 4 or 5 times I may have had to pop her hand, pop her, But other than that, I won't put my hands on her. All I gotta do is count backwards from 5, and it's a relapse. Whatever it was, it's corrected. Well, we got our ass zipped. Not saying I disagree with getting your ass whipped. I don't disagree with ass whoopings. I really don't. I think a lot of these kids nowadays need ass whoopings. A lot of 20-year-olds. Since I never hit my boys, but I scared them goods staying with my daughter, all right? So, Ish, you don't have kids, right? Ooh, puffing on the blunt.
I don't.
That's that good shit right there. So since you don't have kids, like, do you have nieces and nephews? Do you have little cousins, like little babies or godchildren or whatever that you watch at times or whatever? Do you agree with the way your parents raised you? Like, when you have kids, how do you want to, like, would you raise your kids, or do you think you will raise your kids the way your parents raised you?
No, I'm not gonna raise my kids the way my parents raised me. Partially though, I will. I will enforce like education, religion, all kinds of religions. Like, I want my kids to be kind of like well informed. Because when you're well informed, it gives you like a confidence to walk in life. You tend to like know and understand people, so things don't end up being so emotional.
Let me ask people a question. Let me ask people a question on this, because this is something that people like really like. To me, exposure is a good thing. You gotta expose your kids to things. People want to shelter their children. I known people that were so sheltered when they were growing up, that when they finally got a chance to be out on their own, when they got to college, they wasn't ready for life. All types of dicks in their mouth. All types of chicks taking their pockets. All types of just everything happening. They wasn't exposed to life. They was sheltered to the point where, like, these things don't happen in life. So when them shit started happening, they was unfamiliar. That's why you got your pushovers. That's why you got your fuck boys. That's why you got your hoes. Like, it's because one thing is that because they were so, you can't keep such a tight grip on them that they can't do nothing, and you can't keep them such, so unexposed that, so exposed that they know what every fucking thing is, and they done it already, been there, done that. Like, you don't want your kids fucking when they kids. You know what I mean? For instance, when I was younger, like, I've tasted wine, I've tasted beer, all of that shit when I was mad young. To the point where I really didn't want it. I didn't drink, like, throughout high school. I didn't drink. When I got to college, give me another one. Know what I mean? And at first, I didn't drink, like, when I was in college. It took me, midway through my freshman year till I started drinking again. You know what I mean? Like, so do y'all think social media is a problem? Yes, hell fucking yes. But however, I don't know if social media is a problem. I think this goes back to exposure. It goes, so that's what I'm explaining. So like my daughter, we was at brunch and I gave her a little bit of my mimosa. You know what I mean? Gave her a little swig, let a little something wet her lips. And she's like, I said yes. But I felt the same way when I was younger. But also, I have a conversation with her. I talk to her about that. What do you think about the drink? You know, like when I got this shit, they just gave it to me. Here, take that. Go on about your business. I mean, my sister's husband at the time gave me Red Bull, gave me Blue Bull. I mean, there was gang wars, y'all. It was slits. The Red Bull and the Blue Bull. So I was drinking beer, all types of shit. But it was never a conversation behind it. You know? So, like, I think that everything is about exposure. Social media now is about exposure. Like, social media gives your kids exposure that you're not going to give them nowadays. So it's up to you to really talk to them about the things they're going to witness in life. So when they got children, like my daughter, I talk to her about things. I'm not gonna be naive to when she go outside. She's gonna face racism. She's gonna face false love. She's gonna face, politics. She's gonna face peer pressure. She's gonna face people hating on her. She's gonna face people, just sucking up to her. She's gonna face all of these things in life. She's gonna face people trying to have sex with her because, she's gonna face people just blowing their head up. How do you handle these things? So as a parent, I wasn't given the guideline or the conversation growing up that could prepare me for the things. I had to learn it by going through it. So as a parent, those are other ways that do you agree with the way your parents raised you as well? Not just I got a beating when I fucked up. Like, damn, I fucked up. I got to face the switch. Parenting, it's never ending. So what do y'all think about? So that was a good question. Social with these. Let me read that again. Do y'all think social media is a problem? So what do you think?
I think so. I think social media at a young age is a problem because they're absorbing things that they don't really understand. They just know on the surface. Mm-hmm. So how they receive it, it's not predictable.
Yeah, but tell me one thing that is predictable. Other than the clock.
Well, when you have social media as you're older, you tend to take a step back, tend to analyze things more. Mm-hmm. You don't jump the gun.
So my daughter, she was on TikTok. And I told her I didn't want to have it a TikTok page. You can always just open your phone and just see TikTok. You don't have to have a TikTok page to view TikTok. Now, TikTok has the highs, it has the lows, right? So, my thing is, I'm like, okay, I know when I go on TikTok, the things I see on TikTok, the conversations I hear on TikTok, some of them are innocent. Some of them were like, yeah, I want to fuck this bitch. Like, oh, wow. So it's like, yo, do I want her to hear this? I don't want her to hear that, but this I don't mind her seeing. So it's like, you can monitor things. Back in the days, we had HBO, right? And then HBO after dark. And then you had to hit the little click on the back of the box. Y'all remember that shit. But you don't hear me, though. I need that as a sound bite. So it was like, we had soft porn, you had to kind of turn your head like this and turn the TV like this and get the aluminum foil, wrap it around this shit. That way you can make out what the titty was. That's a tit. That's a nipple. That's a nipple. That's a nipple. You know what I mean? But it's like we had soft exposure. And we had to use our minds. Like our minds are way more. I think our minds were more advanced then than they are now because of the lack of like. I can't say lack of. How do I want to put this? Our minds were way more advanced then because we had to use our imaginations back then rather than now when everything is just given to them. We had to think the shit out. Now it's like here. It's like, oh, what do I do with this? So we now, like, we have way more vivid imaginations. Like, for instance, playing video games. When I'm playing video games, if I play against a kid, I'm way more vicious in the game because I'm thinking the ways that I could fuck somebody up in such a way that they'll be like, "Oh shit, I don't want to play this shit no more." You know what I mean? And they just want to play. They just want to play the game. And I'm like, I'm about to fuck this motherfucker up in this game. Don't put me on like certain games with certain people, like, you know what I mean? But it's like they're giving everything nowadays. So what do y'all think? Like, is social media, is it too much exposure? Is it wrong for kids to be on social media nowadays? Like, I don't really have I have a problem, but don't have a problem with it. I just think everything comes down to the conversation that you have with yours. And that's what it all comes down to. Social media is not going to teach your kids shit, but it's going to show them what's out there. It's up to you to have the conversation. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I think you definitely have to have a conversation, but I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know if they should be exposed to it. Like, I don't know if there's a way to even prevent that, because like they go to school, just computers. Like, come on.
She said, "It's not wrong, but I don't think they should be on this so much." Go ahead.
I think there should be some monitoring. Yeah. I think that, when they're home, they shouldn't have their phone all the time. Like, at a certain time, it should be taken.
They turn into gremlins without their phones. One thing I would say is that you do have to monitor, because you have a bunch of predators on there who prey on the kids on their pages. And this is a bunch of online, but it's a thing nowadays to where like people, online bullying. I never got how soft-minded you had to be for somebody you never met, never saw, to bully you online. And now you insecure about this shit. You can block them. I get PS4 chats and Xbox chats on my phone, and the system's like, yeah, like I'll be on my PlayStation and playing the game, and people just start talking, you fucking suck. You fucking suck, guy. Dude, you fucking suck. I'm like, yeah, this is a motherfucker I'd punch in the face. And I just play the game. You could just mute this shit. So, like, all that is social media. So, like, how big of a role does social... The question is, how big of a role does social media play in raising your child over you raising your child? So, it's like, if TV, social media plays a big part or a major part in raising your child, and you fucked up. There you go. Like, I can see who's on their chats, Xbox, while they posting. There you go. That should come on. Shit. Wait till my daughter, like, she's 7 now. Wait till she turn like 8 in a day. 8 in one. Shit. Fuck that. We was having a conversation earlier today. Me and my man's like, yo. He was like, wait till she bring her first boyfriend home. And then he said, he stopped and he was like, right, I'm talking about living, y'all. To my handsome. He was like, yo, matter of fact, we fucking him up. Real rat, like, I said, all right. But it's cool. Social media wouldn't raise my child more than I do. So she'll be prepared for the things she's going to see. She'll be prepared for the things that's going to happen, because there's nothing new under the sun. She'll be prepared for the things that which happens when she go to school. Social media, school, or an electronic device. So you don't have kids, but like, and I ask you a question, like, do you agree with the way that your parents raised you? Like, so do you agree with the way your parents raised you?
Not fully.
Like, what are some of the things you don't agree with? Do you like, were they too strict? Like, a lot of people don't agree with strict. I had a, oh, go ahead.
I think that my mom was too strict, and she was really she projected too much onto us, and she she centered around like perfection.
Okay.
And you know that you ever saw that movie Mama Dearest, Mother Dearest?
I can't say I have. I don't want to say I did when I didn't see it. Cause you'd be like, "Well, what happened at 4 minutes in the movie? Like, they died." Like,
Like the woman was like crazy, like she was counting fucking toilet tissue, and like
damn.
paranoid all the time about you. So like you couldn't go nowhere. You're always under her. So no, my mom, she would call it being protective, but it was just overly protective and just not healthy.
Let me ask you a question. Based off of that, can you blame her?
Based off that, um, it's made my life more difficult than it has to be
Okay. Michelle said,
because it's like suffocating.
"All right, now hold up." So Michelle said, "My mom was a young mother who liked to party. I was a latchkey kid." Oh my goodness, I heard that so much. Left to my own devices. Yeah, been there. We raised each other. So like, the reason why I asked that is, can you blame them? Because you gotta keep in mind, like, everything is a domino effect. And I had a conversation, I had a topic on the show, or a conversation on the show, that people don't know how to let go of baggage, burdens that they bring into their lives, and they pass it on up to other people. The baggage that our parents dealt, or was given from their parents, was given from their parents, was given from their parents, but they passed on down to you. However, the same thing, like, your parents may have been like, "I'm not going to do things the way my parents did it," and so forth and so on, because we all think that our parents, I'm not going to say we all think our parents did a bad job, because we don't. I'm pretty sure none of us think they did a bad job if we really think about circumstance. Now, some of us think our parents are terrible. However, some of us don't think that. Now, I know for a fact that my mom did the best what she could do for what she was given. I don't think any of us can really blame our parents for the circumstances that they were in, even if they put themselves in them circumstances. Because of the fact we don't really understand or fully know what they were going through at them times. Especially if you didn't have them conversations with them. If you had them conversations with them, then you can really sit back and assess the why, or the reason, the what's or the whys on how they raised you. If you don't know those factors, you would never understand. So like, when I say I raised my daughter a certain way, like, I grew up thinking like, my mentality was, first off, I'm not going to have a child unless I'm married. Reason why is because my father was never around. So I'm like, all right, if I'm married. However, my father did marry my mother at one point, and he still was never around. So that didn't negate. So that's nothing different from what they've done. And then it's like, okay, I'm not gonna have what I'm talking about. They had me before they were married though. And then it's like, okay, now that's a little different. Living without my G. So it's like, okay, there's a difference there. Now, how much more different do I want to be? I'm gonna be in my child's life no matter what. That is one thing that I would say is different from me and my father. Like, no matter what it took, there's nothing you can do to take me out of my daughter's life. You feel me? There's nothing you could do that can take me away from my daughter. Now, my father, once every 10 years, he may holler, I mean, how you doing, son? Don't call me that shit. Cursed him out when I was 10. Cursed him out when I was a teenager. Cursed him out in my 20s. And then I invited him to my wedding. So there's differences. We can all say we're not gonna, like, we don't want to be the same way our parents was, or we don't agree with the way our parents raised us. But we got to understand the factors under which our parents raised us, because our kids are going to go through the same thing. They're not going to agree with how we raised them, because you're going to grow up, you're going to raise your kids, or when you have kids, like, I know my daughter think I'm strict as fuck, but she loves the shit out of me. You feel me? I am strict as fuck. I'll beat a motherfucker ass if they say hello to my daughter. My bad, but not my bad. Matter of fact, I go living right here. Yo.
What's poppin', my G?
It's popping.
What's good, my nigga?
Yo, introduce yourself to the people.
In slow motion. Oh, hold on, my earbuds is wilding right now. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Why you look like you in slow motion, like you mad drunk?
She high.
You?
I'm high.
Yeah, you definitely high, son.
She's rubbing the nipples and everything.
Yo,
You missed it.
I got my daughter in my hand, son. As soon as I jumped on, you trying to add me, I had to get my daughter upstairs real quick, son. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm about to walk outside and smoke me a cig for a little bit, B.
Stogie life.
What's good with you, mama?
She said, my kids think overprotected.
Damn, son, I need what you smoking, my nigga.
My daughter would think the same exact way. Empress. So,
my nigga.
Introduce yourself to the people, fam. I was just telling the story about earlier today, but go ahead.
Son, niggas already know what it is, man. The handsome one, a.k.a. Daily Living, a.k.a. a.k.a. my niggas calling me. Got to 15-6, you already know what's popping, son. Play Hill game.
Right. So, what we're talking about right now is, do you parent the way your parents raised you?
And my earbuds is fucking up right now.
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you parent the way your parents raised you?
Hell no, son. Let me tell you something, B. I ain't taking... Right? What'd you say?
She laughing.
I'm about to smoke a cig right now.
He said, hell no.
I already know why he says that. I already know his answer.
Nigga, you already know my shit. You know my body, son. No homo. Check this out.
Hey, yo,
hold on, son. Hold on. Check this out. You know how, like, you seen my situation, me growing up, son. Like, on the glimpse from the outside looking in, you done seen my moms and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I came up is a lot different. You know what I mean? Now, don't get it twisted. I had a great fucking life. I have a great life. Business is good. You know, I'm not struggling. I can't say I haven't really struggled ever like that. But to say the least, growing up to get to the point where I am now, when now I got 2 kids, not just one, I keep it a buck with you. My son doing very well, way better than my mom did with me as a kid. My daughter is never going to end up anywhere like a lot of niggas' daughters end up. You know what I mean?
Straight like that.
So with that being said, when I raised my kids, oh, that's my homegirl right there. What up, Hammond?
Yeah.
She could attest to this. Like, we done known each other for years, even in Brooklyn. But like on some real shit, the way that we came up, well, me per se, I would never raise my kids the way that my family raised me. You know what I'm saying? Because on some real shit, I was raised outside on some shit. Not on no street shit, but on some hood shit. Not saying I never did street shit, but I'm not a street nigga. But I don't want my son and my daughter to be out there like that.
Yeah. So now I also asked the question. Like, can you blame them? Can you blame your parents for the way they raised you?
Nah, I want to know why. You can't blame them because you're a product of your environment. So with that being said, like, you know, I know how my parents is like my pops is in the army, my mom's is still in the hood or whatever.
Yeah.
So, Hammond was good, yo. Yo, you might have to add my homegirl in here, son. But
she can join if she want to.
The way that you said what?
So she can join in.
Oh, she's joining. But the way that everything was is just like, she tried to do what she thinks she could do was right, even if it was wrong. But
Empress.
her life experience only go but so far.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing. Like, my thing is, like, when it comes to our parents, like, we all want to say, oh, we all want to, like, not, I can't say we all, like, sometimes, like, we want to hold grudges against our parents because we don't agree with how they raised us. Sometimes we want to keep that stigma. We want to, like, have that lash out later on in life. You were never there, or you never did this. You always so mean to me. But it's like, we don't understand the things our parents went through to get to the points where they'll say, like, I can't raise my kids that way. Some parents may have been so free when they were children that so much shit happened to them that they'll say, you know what, I'm gonna make sure my child is I have eyes on my child at all times. Some parents.
I can't.
Some parents may have had such a tight rope on them, like a yo-yo, that it was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure my child is free. That they don't have that tight leash. Some parents are falling, so like we can't really, because that's how we develop. A lot of times, that's how we develop our parenting style, but based off of the things that we saw our parents do, that whether we agreed with it or we didn't agree with it. So it's like, you're going to parent your children based off of one of those factors.
Yeah, but at this age, we ration out those things. Those experiences that we went through in life with our parents.
You would want to think that, right?
Because we don't exactly replicate what they know.
Mm-hmm. And you're right. Well, not that you're right, and that's that is a great assessment of it, because of the fact, I can't say you're right or wrong, because I'm not listening to say to think right or wrong, right? But that's a great assessment of it, because of the fact that we're not going to be 100% who our parents are. We're going to take bits and pieces of things that we've learned in life.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also going to go based off of our own personal experience with our parents to say, you know what? I don't want to do this. I don't want to raise my children the way that I was raised, because of the fact that this, that, and the third. Yeah. Or you could say that
Stoudemire was good, bro.
Yeah. Oh, Stoudemire, what up, yo? Matter of fact, my nigga Mari Stoudemire was just on ESPN earlier.
Yeah, let me tell you something. This right here, this is my dad, right?
Yeah.
I got my dad on me all day, every day, because the way he figured out life, he had a good balance of understanding life and just people and just experiences. And so the way his parenting skills was, she has to experience, let her live.
Yeah.
Let her be herself. Because if she doesn't be herself, we'll never know who she is. Mm-hmm. And then we can't discern, whether she's doing good or she's doing bad. Right. You understand? So let her experience those, see what choices she makes.
Yo, I got a question. Wait, not to interrupt you. Where you get that chain from? Because I want to get one of those.
I went to Westchester.
I'm trying to get one of them joints for my grandparents.
Some mall in Westchester.
I got one from CVS. No, I'm playing.
I know you lying, bro. I know you lying.
Oh, the chain! I love this chain. This chain is tough, yo. This chain is like that fucking the 70s, 80s, the 80s, fucking gangster.
Yo, I need to cop one of them joints, B. But yo, check this out. I gotta get off this joint. I gotta head upstairs, head to the fan life, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the comments though.
All right.
I'm gonna jump in the comments though. If I can get back on here, no, I'm gonna jump right back in.
I no doubt. Lavi Taffy, what up?
All right, y'all.
Josh, what up? So look. So we talk about right now, do you parent the way your parents raised you? Earlier we talked about mood music. That mood music. I keep tongue twisting that shit for some reason.
Mood.
We also spoke about like, yo, like if someone hits you at work in front of your boss, are you fighting back? Shenanigans, what up, what up? We also spoke about that. So like we talked about 3 topics, right? Did I talk about the? No, I didn't talk about that one. Let's go here. We'll come back to these. Thank y'all for tuning in to Hashtag Factual, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment and the finest of fuckery. So
okay.
So
all right now.
What I want to talk about is this. And honestly, I think this is gonna be a I ain't got that much more time on here right now. I think I'm gonna get off in a few minutes. But I'm definitely gonna have this as a full show, a full topic. Let's briefly touch on it right now. Can you take constructive criticism? I'm asking, can you take constructive criticism? And this is the topic because everybody would say they can, right? When motherfuckers know they can't. I know for a fact a lot of people can't take constructive criticism because I'm the type of person that you tell me something, all right. When I tell you something, a lot of people can't take it. I would say that most people I talk to, when I tell them something, they can't take the shit that I got to say. Possibly because it's me saying it. Sexy Bunny, what up, baby girl? That right there is a problem in itself. That's a whole completely different topic, but a lot of people can't take constructive criticism. And one thing that will show y'all that people cannot take constructive criticism is the whole Kevin Samuels thing. Kevin Samuels, he died, rest in peace.
Yeah,
and you got people celebrating the fact that he died. Why?
Yeah,
because they could not take, because they couldn't take constructive criticism. Keep in mind that a lot of, yeah, huh?
They're narcissists.
A lot of people are. A lot of people cannot take, because they're narcissists or they don't hold each other accountable. They don't hold themselves accountable. People can't take constructive criticism to the point where you literally celebrated a man's death because of the fact of what he said. Now, women did this because of what he said to women. They didn't have a problem with what he said to men. And now it's a problem with that, oh, you don't like women and da-da-da-da-da. And I've been having this conversation now, for a while now, before his death has happened. But the whole celebration of his death has been a whole completely different thing. So now, I don't even want to talk about the whole Kevin Samuels thing because that's a completely different topic. It's not completely different, but can you take constructive criticism? And people think about this real, like, before you answer, think about it. Because I know a lot of people can't. And for the fact that the second you say something to them, the way you know you can take constructive criticism is when somebody says something to you, how are you, like, what is your reaction? What is your response? So before I even get deep into it, I'm going to let y'all respond. What's your response to that?
I think depending on what it is, I may want to know, like, what gave them that idea. Because, first off, you don't know me entirely, you know? Mm-hmm. So you could be thinking certain things that I do is just off the surface. So you could be comparing me to, like, other type of chicks and shit like that. And but then what you don't understand and what you don't know is, like, no, I'm not doing these things. Like, for instance, people would think, like, oh, yeah, you're a pushover and, you know, you whatever. But yet, the person that I may, like, help out and, like, love, it's because out of love. Like, and especially if I know that I'm able to, I'm capable, like it's nothing. It doesn't. The money is nothing. Not saying it's nothing, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. It's like I've spoken to people and they'll be the one saying, "Hey, I can take criticism. I just don't like when somebody is hating or somebody is, da da da." I'm like, so what is hate? What's the difference between hate and constructive criticism?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So I think what hate is more of your opinion, and it's more emotional. And when it's your opinion and it's emotional, then it's like, okay, that's hate.
Okay. So yep, that's a good breakdown.
Like you gotta think a little bit more, but you don't want to think a little bit more.
Yeah.
You don't want to be on the defense for me. So you don't want to get to know me. You don't want to open up to me or anything. Like, you've already came to your conclusion.
Let me ask you a question. Is it hate when someone is equally the same way with you that they are with somebody else?
What do you mean?
Like, meaning, say you ask me a question, right? And say, say you ask me a question and my response to you was blunt, right? And someone else asked me a question, my response to them is blunt. Someone asked me someone else, and I'm just blunt around the board with whoever asks me a question. I respond the same way, like this in a blunt manner, just straightforward, keeping it moving. Would you consider that hate? Whether it be blunt, straight to the floor, like whether it hurts or not, would you consider that hate?
Well, first off, the person is blunt. You're a blunt person, but then you have to now break it down. What are they saying? Now, if they're saying something like, "Bro, I think you need to read more," you can take that as hate. But then, if bro having some problems reading, that's not hate.
Yeah.
You need to read more.
Remember we spoke on the show maybe about a month ago, and you were saying talking about the dudes on the podcast, and you were saying they were talking about the girls, but the girls I was on the podcast was perpetuating the things that they was actually talking about. So it's like if you see a dude, right, and the dude's walking around and he has bummy shoes or whatever, and he's coming up to you and he's asking you for all types of things out of nowhere, and and this whole conversation to you is about sex, and you was like, yo, you're not gonna ever get a shorty, you're not gonna ever get a chick if everything you're talking about is sex, and you're not even appealing, da da da. Like, is that hate for you telling them what they're presenting to you?
Okay. It's not hate, but it can be perceived as hate depending on how that conversation
The delivery
is delivered, is set up. It's not like the person sits the person and down and say, "Yo, listen, what's going on? You look at your shoes, you look at the mirror when you get dressed, right?
Your shoes are talking to me.
Now, that's concern and everything, right? And that's not it. But if something was going on and it was an argument, whatever, and you your butt napkin, yeah, that can be perceived as hate right there. Boom.
All right. But I think I possibly will go live either tomorrow or Saturday with this one because this is a topic I definitely want to get. I want to delve deep into. Pause. Depending on who I'm talking to, no pause. But this is the topic I want to spend time with. So this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. Cheers. Liquor gone.
Yep.
I'm going. Whoa. This nigga coming back now. Yo, fam, I'm hungry as shit, my G. I'm about to go upstairs and eat. I'll hit you up.
Later.
Yo, thank y'all for tuning in to Hashtag Factory, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment and the finest of fuckery. Listen, y'all. If we all grind, we all shine. Fuck a one time. Fuck a part time. Fuck all of that. Know what I mean? We out. Easy.